Hey there, I'm Nev, I'm a dev, and it's an exciting time to live in because currently we get a lot of things going on in the Svelte ecosystem, and there is also a new release of the AI SDK that just released, and it's now also it's been optimized for Svelte 5, I gotta say, and yeah, it's very nice to have this. So if we go down to Svelte 5 with the AI SDK 4.2, the Svelte package has been completely rewritten by the Svelte team to support Svelte 5 and properly leverage native patterns. So, I mean, yeah, you could theoretically still use the old release with Svelte 5 as well, but now it's just, I think, optimized, and what better way to just go ahead and try that out, right? So we're gonna create a new SvelteKit project. So we're gonna use npx sv create and then AI SDK Svelte, and yep, we're gonna install this, and we're gonna go with minimal and TypeScript, and we're gonna add some. I'm not even sure which things we all need. Yeah, just Tailwind, and the other things we can add later, I suppose. This also works. And we're gonna select pnpm as our package manager. Good. Now let's go with AI SDK Svelte. And we have it open in our code base right now, and we can run pdev theoretically. But there will be nothing there yet. And I think we can actually, just close this. And again, this is this is just a quick start. This is not like everything that you can actually do with Svelte. And so, yeah, let's actually add some other dependencies. First of all, we of course add the AI thing, just the AI SDK package, then the OpenAI SDK package, and then the Svelte package, and finally Zod. I'm good with Zod. I really gotta try archetype. Good. Now let's create an env file, and let's create an OpenAI key, and you can create an API key under platform.openai.com/API keys. Be sure that you, of course, have credits still, but I'm going to create an API key right now, and I'm going to delete it afterwards so you can't spam me. So go ahead and create your own. I think if you create an OpenAI platform, you will get some for free, some credits, but I purchased some because mine expired. I'm just going to call this SDK Svelte 5. Oops. 5. I'm going to create this key. And we're gonna copy this and paste this over into our environment variables. I think this should already work if we now also follow the other steps. So first of all, we need an API route to handle our requests. So we're not gonna do this chat/server.ts. I mean, I just want to do it this way because it's much more simpler. Of course, if I would build a real app, I would just also create an API/chat/whatever. But now I'm just going to create a chat thing. And what this basically does, it creates an OpenAI instance, which we can call. And then we are creating this post endpoint in SvelteKit. You can create these endpoints. There's also get, for example. So it depends on what method you are using. Then you are receiving the messages and the result. You create this result out of these two data stream response. Converts the result to a stream response object with a stream data part stream. It can be used with the use chat and use completion hooks. Yeah. So yeah, let's take a look. At what's happening in this code. Okay, we are creating an OpenAI thingy with the create OpenAI package, and we're creating defining a post request handler or endpoint, however you want to call it. And we're calling stream text, which is also a function provided by the AI SDK. We are returning this stream text result to our data stream. Now we need to also wire up the UI, and we're just gonna copy this code snippet here, and we're gonna paste this in here. And this will probably right now look a bit like simply, So yeah, we're gonna style this. So yeah, now it looks very ugly. Yeah. So let's actually see what this code actually does. So first we're initializing this new chat thing. This is also kind of different from the old version. I think I even still have Yeah, I still have this AI SDK thing right here. This example used to look a bit different. Use chat and stuff. I mean, we could theoretically still destructure these things, but I mean, chat also works. Like, what things do we have in here? Stop, reload. Okay, so if you want to wire up like a quick chat GPT, this works completely fine, I think. Oh, maybe important, I want to know, yeah, I don't want to use 4.0, I just want to use 4.0 mini. This is better. Okay, yeah, let's return to our page and actually go over what these things do. So we have chat. So yeah, let's actually go and destructure this so we have a bit of more, I don't know, it's a bit more viewable, you know, or more observable. So we need and handle submit. So, and we can basically go ahead and remove all these, and this should still work. Cannot bind to constant, but you could before. Okay, I don't know. But yeah, this is the input that we're binding to, and yeah, it's just a state. Yeah, and then we have a handle submit, which is, yeah, I thought just a function, prevent default, some options. Okay. And then also the messages, of course. What I'm not quite sure about and what I don't really know, how it handles the handle submit if I don't want to have it bound to a separate route. Because I guess right now, it will just fail, right? Yeah. Okay. So in this case, I need to actually create a API folder and then put this chat inside of there. Okay, cool. Wow. Assistant. Hello, how can I assist? Okay. Nice. And if we refresh, everything is gone, of course. Alrighty. Update your API route. Okay, we can add tools as well. Really cool. I like tools. So we're just gonna add this tools thing here, and this tool needs to be imported from AI. Okay. And we, of course, then also need to import the Zod object. Okay, cool. So we have weather. Let's rename this because I don't have a weather API to today or to date. Get the current date. Or is this even a good idea? Let's ask T3 Chat what he thinks about it. What could be a cool, and 4.0 probably doesn't work. So what could be a cool example to show the capabilities of an AI tool that is simple to do in code? Give me some examples of tools. Okay, this thing definitely does not understand what I mean. Okay, calculator. Let's go with the unit converter. Yeah, let's go with unit converter. Okay. Do I convert meters to feet? Okay, feet is meters times 3.280. Okay. So not date, but meters to feet. And then we're gonna do convert meters to feet, and we're gonna go with meters, and that's probably a z dot number, and the value in meters. And then in here, this is perfectly type safe. Wow. Const feet is equals to meters time 3.28. And then we're just gonna go ahead and return meters and feet. And now it should be a tool that is actually registered. So what are 5 meters in feet? So it does not return anything. Okay, we actually also need to update the UI in this case. Okay, update API route, that's what we just did. And then import the tool function, yeah. Define tools with a weather tool, yeah. Just does something random. And then notice a blank response in the UI. Yes, I do. This is because instead of generating a text response, the model generates a tool call. You can access the tool call and subsequent tool results in the tool invocations key of the message object. Okay. So I guess we just need to copy that over and go back to our front end and just do this. And now, okay, tool invocations deprecated. Damn, okay. Use parts instead. Okay, parts. Good. Parts. And just because I'm a little bit of a semantics guy, semantics guy, I'm just gonna wrap these in spans because I actually think this is better. So yeah, what is 20.5 meters in feet? Okay, looks not so good. Why is this like so ugly? So editing that from the kind of future here. So I've actually kind of played around with it a bit more, and there were some things that I didn't really do quite right, and this was also why I didn't get an object generation. Yeah, long story short, on the server side, it's actually the thing that I had to change the most, and I think this is also what I did in here in max steps. So basically, you just need to add the steps, and this is also the thing that I missed in the docs. So where is it? I think it's this one, right? Yeah. So let's go down to enabling multi-step tool calls. You may have noticed that while the tool results are visible in the chat interface, the model isn't using this information to answer your original query. So this is actually what we kind of stumbled upon. And this is because once the model generates a tool call, it has technically completed its generation, which is, true. To solve this, you can enable multi-step tool calls using the max step option in your chat class. This feature will automatically send tool results back to the model to trigger an additional generation. In this case, you want the model to answer your question using the results from the weather tool. Or in our case, the meters to feet tool. By setting the max steps to 5, you allow the model to use up to 5 steps for any given generation. This enables more complex interaction and allows the model to gather and process information over several steps if needed. You can see this in action by adding another tool to convert the temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So this is basically if you wanted to have like another tool down there. So yeah. But anyways, we are just interested in one thing, and actually I think 3 steps would actually already be enough, but I took 5 because it's in the docs. And yeah, so what this actually does now is it goes ahead and generates this tool, which is the first step, and then the second step, it's actually generating an answer from this tool result that we get up here. And now, if we go ahead and do what are 10 is a bit boring. 12.57 meters in feet. Wait, maybe commas is not so practical. What is 120 meters in feet? Yeah, here we have it. 120 meters is approximately 393.70 feet. To do this, so let's actually also kind of quickly read through this. How does Svelte differ from React? The surface level differences of Svelte uses classes to manage state, whereas React uses hooks. And so the use chat in React is chat in Svelte, as we've just seen before. It used to be use chat, but now it's just chat, but like in capital case. Which in my case makes more sense because the use things are for me just, to React. Okay, arguments to class are in React by default, unlike like in React where hooks are rerun anytime they're containing component is invalidated. Code in the script block of Svelte components is only run once when a component is created. This means that if you want arguments to your class be reactive, you need to make sure you pass in a reference to the class rather than a value. Won't work. The class instance will be created once, and ID will be copied by value and one update in props ID that changes. But here, if we pass ID by reference, we can always have the latest value in our chat thing. You can't actually destructure class properties. What does that mean? Okay, interesting. You can, okay. And the same is true for class in Svelte. Instance synchronization requires context. In React, hook instances with the same ID are synchronized, so two instances of use chat will have the same message status, etc. if they have the same ID. But for most use cases, you probably don't need this behavior because you want to have multiple chats, for example. But if you do, you can create context in your root layout file using create AI context. Okay. All hooks created after this or in components or children of this components will have synchronized state. Okay. Okay. But I guess that was it. That is like how you can wire up a simple like UI. Maybe a cool thing is that you could theoretically let's add the Tailwind typography plugin real quick, and it's here right there. And we also need to put this in our CSS file. So now we have our plugin right here. And now what we can do is go ahead and class and then pros. And now if we go ahead and do like, give me a step-by-step tutorial on how to set up a React app. I guess we're just gonna screw the part with the tool calling. I think this works better. Okay, and I guess this actually also needs to be formatted a bit more prettily. So yeah, I guess we can just do a class flex call gap2, and we're gonna add a simple package called marked, which will go ahead and do add HTML like this, and then we should be able to just import this here. Okay, let's try again. Give me a step-by-step tutorial. Yeah. Oh wow, this looked cool. Interesting. Now, final thing, like just that it's a bit more pretty to use this app. Let's go ahead and make this actually a scroll container. So we're gonna make this a fixed height at first. So 50 height 50 dvh, and then overflow y auto. Yeah, now it's actually a scrollable container. Nice. And the AI just decided to stop working. Okay, maybe it's just a network, or maybe it just pissed at me because I'm asking it the same time all over and over again. But I mean, this looks pretty clean. Now let's, for a final thing, let's go ahead and make this input actually like a bit bigger, so we can give this a flex grow. And now the input field is like very huge. And is there really no way to like retrieve this if the chat is like loading right now? Oh, chat.status. Yeah, I'm just blind. Chat.status is streaming. And then else we can do a button. Then on click will just be chat.stop. And then stop, I guess. And let's just copy over these styles real quick and maybe like BG Amber 300 to stop it. Okay. Control V. Oh no. Okay, let's how do I set up a SvelteKit application? And now I could theoretically, yeah, I can stop this. Cool. And damn, wow, this is actually cool. Okay, cool. So let's actually go ahead and publish this to GitHub. I think this was it with my video about the new SDK. How long did we actually record? Okay, 30 minutes, damn. This video will be probably a bit shorter, but yeah, I hope you liked it. And if so, go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you in the next one.